Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's podcast. This week, I want to share with you the most amazing tip that literally will manifest so many incredible things in your life. I just want to tell you that. That is like a disclaimer right now. This is going to help you manifest massive, massive things. And once you create this as a new habit, I want you to share with me what incredible things you have actually brought in. So I want you to go now, join the Soulful Badass community on Facebook, and make sure you say you are adopting this new habit and you are literally going to manifest crazy things in your life because it is incredible. Now, let me tell you what this is. And let me just say, this is only 3 words to adopt. 3 words that are going to change your whole life completely. And I mean this completely. It is incredible. So we all have the big things in our life that we want. And sometimes we see them around us and we see people having them and we see them driving past us. Maybe you've seen the nice car that you want, or you're seeing somebody getting a job that you want, or you're seeing somebody having the business success that you want, or the relationship that you want. You might be sat in a restaurant and you're seeing this loving couple and you're kind of going through the emotions of thinking that is something you want, that sparks an emotion in you, a desire. Now, this is where the game changer is. This is where you start to actually create the momentum around the thing that you want. So where you see this happening, around you, where you see that loving relationship, where you see that millionaire who's got all the success that you want, where you see that car driving past you, where you see that house that you want to buy, this is 3 words that you need to say to yourself to start manifesting the thing. Are you ready? All you need to say is, that's for me. Those 3 magic words, that's for me. So whether it's a loving relationship that you're seeing in a restaurant, that's for me. If it's a dog that you see go past you that's so cute and you want a new dog, that's for me. If it's a millionaire who's got the most successful business and you're looking at it thinking, I want that, that's for me. That's for me. If it's money in your bank account and you see somebody winning the lottery and you're like, that's for me. Whatever that is, you just say, as soon as you get that emotional hit that that is a desire that you want, you just open up and say, that's for me. Now, to add added zhuzh to this and get it really going so that it really hits your nervous system and gets into your body, what you can do is add a physical gesture. So when you say that's for me, what you can start to do, you could have a little hand flick, you could flick your finger like, that's for me, shake your head, or you could be like, that's for me. Or you could, clench your fist and say, that's for me. Something that's going to really generate it going from your mind into your body, which then that does is sends it out to your energy. Having the physical gesture, and this is the same with your affirmations and anything else you want to put into your mind. If you have a physical gesture, what that does, it now takes it and grounds it into your body. It grounds it into your cells. It grounds it into your energy. So having that physical gesture actually amplifies your manifestations quicker. It amplifies your affirmations that you are saying, and it amplifies the that's for me rule. So start doing this daily. And what this does is, as the emotion comes in your body, when you see things that you want, when you see things that you desire, you can have a couple of different reactions going on. So I'm going to talk you through the science of how this works in order to help you see that it is a habit that you want to create for yourself. And it is going to take practice because you might forget to do it. So you've got to keep reminding yourself and keep saying, that's for me, as soon as you see something you want. So what happens when you see something? You get an emotional reaction. Your thoughts trigger an emotional reaction. So what could be happening is you could see somebody and you're like having a loving conversation in a restaurant and you're like, oh, that's so nice. I'd love that in my relationship. I'd love that to happen for me. Or you can also have, oh, look at them. Haven't they got it easy? I'm sat with this dickhead here, whatever it could be for you. And you could have that response. And either way, you've got an emotional trigger going on. One trigger is going to really, really bring that relationship to you because you're like, oh, that's lovely. Or the other one is going to repel that from you because you're like, well, isn't that nice for them? It's not happening for me. So whatever emotional response you are having, you can negate it or amplify it by saying that's for me. So if you are having a positive response, you can be like, yeah, that's great. That's for me. That's for me. That's coming. That's for me. Or if you're having a negative response and you're like, well, that's all right for them, but it's not happening here. As soon as you say that's for me and do whatever gesture, that is when you start to change your energy towards it. So what you're actually doing is you're not repelling it anymore. You are bringing it in. You are saying to the universe, yes, bring that in. And you are up leveling your energy to the thing that you see, because saying that's for me actually uplifts your vibrational frequency, which brings it in quicker. So either your relationship then changes or you attract someone better. Let's be honest. But as well, when you see people online, when you see people having the most successful business, you can either be really supportive, and when you're in your great space, you can be like, that's amazing. I know that's for me. I know that is coming, but well done for them. Or you can be like, look at them. How have they done that? I can't believe that. I can't believe they're charging this much. And you can have that resentment. And the thing is, it doesn't matter which way you're coming from with this rule. We could be in the it's happening to me phase, and we could be like, well, that's never going to happen for me, but I don't know how they're doing it. And you could be all bitter and twisted, or you could be positive in the positive camp and be supportive for them. Either way, it doesn't matter. This rule cancels it out, because as soon as you go, that's for me, and change the way that you are looking at that situation, that it doesn't matter whether you're being resentful or being supportive. As soon as you say that's for me, what you think of them does not matter, because actually what you're bringing in is saying it's for you, and suddenly your vibration changes and you feel better about the thing. So you start to manifest it quicker, and you change whatever emotional response is happening within you. So this really does amplify your affirmations that are good, but it also discredits your negative thoughts and your negative feelings and helps you change it to a more positive way of looking at it. So even if you are looking at life like everything's happening to me and nothing's going to change, adopt this rule and believe me, everything will change. Now, if you're in the other camp and you're doing all the manifesting work, you're doing the inner work, you're doing the shadow work, you're literally moving forward, you're thinking positive every day, this is going to 10x everything. So whatever way you are at the minute, it doesn't matter. Adopt this rule and watch your life transform. It is incredible. Like literally, whatever you desire, if you see it in front of you, that's for me. That's for me. I'm going to keep saying this. That's for me. That's for me. That's for me. I love just saying that, because imagine you are thinking about something. I want you to start to think about your desire now. And what tends to happen is when we think of our desires, our ego will kick in and we'll start to go, well, you can't have that, or you don't know how, or blah, blah, blah. And what this does is, as soon as you go, well, that's for me. My desires are for me. That's all for me. I want to be a millionaire. That's for me. Suddenly, what you do then is you stop your ego kicking right in and blocking off the opportunities to get your intuitive downloads. So as soon as your ego kicks in and starts to go in a train of, how is this going to happen? You're not good enough, blah, blah, blah. What then happens is your intuition starts to downsize. It starts to look at what you are telling it. and what your ego is telling it. So it literally then goes, well, I don't know how, so let's stop looking. Your intuition stops being activated. It stops being allowed to get through to you. It stops allowing the flow to get through to you. Whereas when you say that's for me, you open up the channel of possibility. You open up your intuition. You allow it to flow in, that has already happened. It is already coming. It is already set for you. So there is already a way that your intuition is going to direct you to. Your brain is going to look for proof of how that is for you. It is going to do the work that you are not letting in because of your ego. So please, please try this out. Adopt this method. Do this. It is 3 words to add to your daily vocabulary. It is literally 3 words that will change your entire life. That's for me. So I want you to think of your biggest desire, your biggest deep down heart's desire that feels so scary, so crazy, so out there that you're like, how the hell would that ever happen? And I want you to get it in your mind. And I want you to go, that's for me. That's for me. And start to see how things change. Because believe me, there is a lot more for you than you have ever let yourself open up to. I honestly cannot wait to hear how this affects your life. Go and join the community. Also in there, I've got an exciting announcement of what is coming in September. So for all you people with big dreams, all you people that know that that big life is for you, you need to be coming and following along and find out what that announcement's going to be about. So I will see you in the group live. And if you don't catch that, I'm sure I'll be catching you up on other podcasts. But please adopt this rule. Get in your mind, get your gesture going, but keep saying, that's for me. And remember, you've got this. You're here to manifest miracles. Let's do this. You've got it. I'll catch you next time. Bye.